April 25th is Israel's biggest anniversary, National Foundation Day. In AD 70, all of Israel, including Jerusalem, was burned and destroyed by the Romans.
Since then, Israelis have been scattered all over the world in the diaspora. If they calculate from May 14, 1948, 1878 years after that, according to the Hebrew calendar, the day falls in late April or early May every year and is celebrated as National Foundation Day.
This year, April 25th was National Foundation Day. For 1878 years, the people of Israel were scattered and lived in foreign countries under persecution before founding their country, so National Foundation Day must be a happy day. This year's National Foundation Day ceremony was held at the Armed Forces Cemetery in Beersheba, a city in the south of Israel. On this happy National Foundation Day, the moment Israel's Security Minister Ben-Gvir appeared, countless people in the audience split into two sides and criticized each other. Since 1948, nothing unusual has happened during the annual National Foundation Day for over 70 years. But this time the most terrible chaos took place. On the one hand, Security Minister Ben-Gvir was accused of being cancerous to the nation. On the other side, those who criticize Minister Ben-Gvir are called the real cancer of the nation.
As people blamed each other like this, the National Foundation Day ceremony turned into terrible chaos. Israel is splitting into two sides, blaming each other, almost developing to the brink of civil war.
Currently, Israel is showing conflicts between support and opposition over judicial reform, but this problem can be resolved through political compromise. Although 75 years have passed, the difference in basic positions on Zionism, the founding ideology of Israel, has not been resolved, and the conflict continues to deepen as time goes by. When Israel was founded in 1948, there were two key camps within Israel. The first camp is the core leading force, primarily elite, socialist-minded Ashkenazi Jews from Europe. Ashkenazi Jews experienced the anti-Semitic fever that spread in Europe, especially the Holocaust that killed 6 million Jews in World War II. These were people who, while suffering such persecution and hardships, felt keenly that they could not live without a country and felt the need for a nation that would protect individual lives. The second camp is the ultra-conservative class of Orthodox Jews who value Jewish tradition, values, and laws.
They also wanted a nation to be established, but the nation they want is not a modern Western nation, but a kingdom of God to which God will send a Messiah someday to build. These ultra-conservative Orthodox Jews say that the only option is to pray hard for the Messiah sent by God. conservative Orthodox Jews claim that God does not want a modern Israel, accusing modern Western Jews of bringing cutting-edge, profitable technology from Europe.
The Jews who came from Europe aim to have a modern national system suitable for the era of globalization, while enjoying a prosperous life by using technology to enrich individuals and the country. The conservative Orthodox Jewish camp pursues a nation that prioritizes religion, Jewish traditions, and family values within the kingdom of God. Of course, it would be ideal if the ideologies and lives of these two camps lived in harmony, but it is not easy for the two camps to coexist peacefully. Conservative Orthodox Jewish groups absolutely refuse to enlist in the army, even since the country has been established and the army is needed. It is said that Ashkenazi Jews from Europe will use guns and protect the country, and Orthodox Jews will play the role of a spiritual army to protect the country by praying. Second, Orthodox Jews claim that they have no time to earn money because they have to keep reading the scriptures and praying for the country and the Jewish people according to God's will. So, when the country was established, it was argued that Orthodox Jews should be supported with a basic living income. The new Israel to be established absolutely had to follow the laws commanded by God, one of which insists on keeping the Sabbath. On the Sabbath, public transportation must not move under any circumstances. So in Israel, public transportation such as trains and buses do not run on the Sabbath even now. Government offices and shops are to be closed on the Sabbath, and if these laws are followed, the Orthodox community says that they will participate in the founding of the nation of Israel that we are trying to establish. At the time of the founding of Israel, the number of Orthodox Jews who insisted on these conditions was not very large, only about 8,000. At the time of the establishment of the State of Israel on May 14, 1948, there were only 800,000 Jews in Israel. If there are about 8,000 Orthodox Jews out of 800,000 people, that's 1%. Of the 1% of the people, that is 8,000 people, only about 4,000 or about half are considered to be of the age to enlist in the military.
At the time of the founding of the country, Israel accepted the opinion of Orthodox Jews because it judged that it would not be a big problem for national defense if 4,000 young Orthodox Jews did not enlist. And at the time of the founding of the country, the state could support the basic living expenses of 8,000 Orthodox Jews, and it said that it would follow the law and keep the Sabbath faithfully. In this way, both sides agreed to the birth of the State of Israel on May 14, 1948, but the cohabitation of the two camps was bloody and critical.
However, after that, the nation of Israel expanded its territory in need of protection and grew rapidly both militarily and economically. With their unique business abilities, Israelis made a lot of money using excellent knowledge and wisdom, and Israel began to become economically strong. As a result, there were many wars against Israel due to envy and jealousy of neighboring Arab countries. Israel, despite its small population, has never lost a war against its Arab neighbors with a combined population of 120 million. Okay guys, Israel is dominated by Orthodox conservatives. Part 2 will be coming out soon. Thank you for watching the video. Israel is dominated by Orthodox conservatives, Part 1, provided by History and Current Events. Gina, Bella, and Tony have contributed so far as narrators. Thank you.